What's going on, Electric Fam? This is Julian, and today we are going to try a 41-mile round trip from Whittier to Seal Beach and back. This is the San Gabriel River Trail going south on the bike path, and it's about 1:30 p.m. and I just had to get out. If you guys can see all the clouds, rain is upon us. Rain is supposed to rain tomorrow, and I was going to bike tomorrow, but instead we'll do this today. And I'm 80% sure I can complete this route. I haven't really tried it, so here we are trying it. As long as I think I could keep it around 20-25 miles per hour and pedal assisting, I'm 80% sure I can complete this route, or else I would be stuck on this bike path just manually pedaling. But I'm going to try to keep it only on level 2 today. I just started, and I'm going to try to complete this 41 miles round trip with like 3 stops, maybe 3 stops at different parks, and I'm going to try to do it within 3.5 hours. We'll see how it goes. Just for reference, I'm about 157 pounds, and in case you wanted to get more accurate of the range test that we're doing today, I'm 157 pounds, and obviously weight plays a big factor. And this is obviously the Super73 RX, which is about 10 pounds heavier than the Super73 S2. Something about riding is very therapeutic, very very meditating, and very pleasing in my opinion. Just had to get out. Yeah, it's fun solo riding, you know? You kind of get to hear yourself think. Sometimes group rides, there's so many things that you're looking out for, so it needs your extreme focus, especially if you're going fast. But I love leisure rides. Just go at our own pace, obey all regulations, rules, and just ride. I'm not all about going fast. I'm more like interested in bikes that can do jumps, go on hills, and going high. Speaking of going high, like I've been seeing so many folks do wheelies lately, and I haven't seen a video of how to wheelie on a Super 73. What's going on? You wheeliers, keeping it a secret from us regular guys. But I'm almost sure you have to modify the brakes, as Parker mentioned. But comment below if you can actually wheelie without any modifications, because that would be really cool. That's something I would share if I'm able to do it. I'm thinking of adding pegs on this guy, and maybe that'll help with the balancing. And I'm not really willing to modify the brakes unless it's easy and unless it's something I can do myself. Let me know if you've done it. I think one of the tricks is swapping the rear brakes to the left side. That way you can feather. And as Parker mentioned, it's just removing a brake sensor too altogether. So again, comment below if you know. Wheelie is on my list, how to wheelie. And I've actually gotten away from that lately from so much riding that I've kind of get that delayed. I haven't been trying much, and I'm not really willing to try today as much because I need to save all the battery that I can. on this 41-mile round trip. All right, moving on, leaving City of Downey since it's gated anyway, and the next stop will be 7 miles away at Rynerson Park towards Lakewood area. So let's go ahead and fast forward to that. This is kind of cool. There's actually a wide area, open area that I can bike in on or go downhill on. I don't know where that truck came from, Caltrans truck, but I haven't seen something like this. It looks like there's a homeless encampment up ahead, and I could go downhill here, but I'm not going to. I might be a little worried on the way back home. I really got to make sure I have battery, so I'm going to be monitoring our battery here. If I'm down 50%, I'm going to head back. Hopefully I can make it to Seal Beach. Time will tell. All right, we are in Studebaker and Delano Boulevard, and the first stop is going to be Rynerson Park. Get a little rest there. See how
turn right onto Studebaker Road.
See what we can do here. Make a right on Studebaker Road. Rynerson Park, City of Lakewood. Gates are closed. At least the entrance gate is. Let's take a break here. Gotta stand up, rest my bottom.
200 feet, turn.
All right, we are approaching El Dorado Nature Center in Lakewood, Long Beach area. And my map says we're 6 miles away from the ocean, or a Seal Beach pier. And we have about 70% of the battery. So this is good. I'm only on level 2 of pedal assist. So I'd rather do the pedaling now. So on the way back when it's dark and sketchier, I can just speed on the way back. Hopefully that's the plan. Hopefully I have enough battery. You do get that range anxiety, especially if you're making this is going to probably be my longest trip so far that I've tested. I'm confident. The other thing too, if you do have these e-bikes, you want to reserve the last 7 miles for out of the equation. What I mean is, if you only have 7 miles left on your range, your bike is going to struggle a lot in terms of motor assist. So always leave that in a tank and keep that in the back of your mind when you're planning a long journey or adventure of e-biking. It is so windy. I think I'm going against the wind. It feels like it's trying to direct me left, and I'm getting my exercise. This makes me wonder if I should invest on the 10-speed kit that just released. I'm definitely a pedal enthusiast, and this single gear, yes, you can exercise on it, but you don't get the range, as much range as a 10-speed or any gearing bike in comparison. So I forgot how much it is. I think it's like $230 for another 10-speed kit, but I don't know. know if you guys have one and if you think that's worth it. And if you had an S2 or an RX, which bike would you install a 10-speed on? I like both. Alright, we are approaching Marina Drive and just about the end of this path. Kind of smells in this bike path a bit because of the ocean, but not too bad. Bearable if you have a helmet. Right, map says make a left. Let's find an opening here. Looks good. Alright. My bottom needs a rest. I don't think I've sat this long without resting. I think we are about an hour and a half one way, so that's about 3 hours round trip. Here we are. Seal Beach Pier on a Friday afternoon. And I can stop my map here. Alright, let's see. Okay, range says I have 19 miles left and battery's about 50%. I was hoping I would get 60% because again, you want to have a little bit of leeway, a little bit of cushion towards the end of the battery life because it stops kind of propelling you when you have 10% left or when you have 7 miles of range left. I try to use my RX when my wife has work. Though she got me this bike, she favors this bike a lot, even though it's somewhat tall for her. We're just gonna rest at the end of the pier. I can't believe people are swimming right now. It's like 60 degrees and it's very, very windy. Alright folks, equipment looks good, tires are inflated, no issues there. Everything is a go and we're gonna head out. We did about a 5-minute break. It's more than enough and I just don't want to be caught biking with no battery and with sundown. Sun sets about, I think, in an hour and a half or so. Alright, let's get back on the bike path somewhere here after PCH. Trying to conserve battery. Got the range anxiety right now. Go ahead, you were first. Well, not you. I meant the orange. Jesus. Why would you go when there's people crossing? Got honked at. That's what you get. Excuse me. Alright. Leaving the beach. Back on the bike path. And I'm on level 2 pedal assist and I'm going 23 miles per hour. Definitely faster than the opposite direction. And I think it had to do a lot with the wind. So that's good for our confidence that we can make it back. One thing I noticed is my bottom definitely hurts. It's not too bad, but because if you pedal over an hour and a half on these bikes, you're gonna feel a little soreness. It's actually not too bad though in comparison to other e-bikes. I really love that the seat is tapered and only like about 3-inch wide. whereas other e-bikes are wider, and the wider it is, the harder it is to pedal. So kudos to Super73 for making a pretty functional seat. And our bike says there's 15 miles left on this tank, and we're about 14 miles away from Whittier. I wonder when I'm gonna start around the finish line area, maybe 2 miles away. I'm just gonna punch it. I'm gonna just drain the battery to get back. We got some e-bikers. Okay, it's cool. Couldn't tell, but probably juice bikes. We got a dog park on our right. I was saying, yeah, weight plays a big factor in terms of performance and range, obviously. And gotta hold our breath. Hold our breath. All right, something we do under the bridges. Yeah, I'm 157 pounds, and I've been just at pedal assist level 2 or 3 this whole ride. Rarely did I throttle. I'm trying to conserve as much battery as I can so far. And it's saying that we're about 12 miles away, and I have 13 miles on this range so far, and we just passed Del Amo. Hello. Lots of barns on the right side that I just passed by. Now it's a golf course. All right, 10 miles left, I believe. When this range drops about 7 miles left, the motor and battery performance tend to dramatically decrease. Hello. The overall bike path is only about 180 of elevation, so it's basically for 41 miles and 150 elevation, it's basically flat. So in case you guys are wondering, mainly flat. So that's the best way of testing the range, I guess. This is definitely a place I would consider in learning how to wheelie. Look at all that open space. Sometime. We'll definitely try it. Alright, 7 miles left on the bike battery, and 6 miles left on the map. Hello. And I do kind of sense a little bit of power loss. Yeah, right on the mark. We have about 7, or I want to say 15% left of battery. I do feel that I'm actually pedaling now on level 2. Earlier it was kind of like biking on the cloud feeling, and now there's actually resistance. So let's see if we can make it home, or what kind of battery we would have left on the way back to the car. Okay, we got some activity up ahead, so we're just going to record just for our safety purposes. And honestly, I'm almost out of battery. 6 miles left. Hello, hello. Okay, just gave me a look. It's like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. So folks, this is why you do not bike alone. I don't know. I think this is Whittier area, Santa Fe Springs area. Not the best of paths, but gotta get through it. We gotta get through it. folks, it's showing I'm 1.7 miles away, and we're gonna just be on pedal assist 4 now, and we're gonna just throttle. Let's see, I think it's showing about 8% left, 3 miles left of battery. So let's push this bike, shall we? Yeah. So of course I just pressed the throttle and nothing. Yeah. Yep. Dang it. I was hoping to speed home, but looks like we're just gonna be going at 16 miles per hour at PAS level 4 for the next 1.5 miles. Alright folks, if you made it this far, we're almost there. That bridge is where we parked. It says I have 2 miles of range left, and I'm just pedaling at pretty leisurely at level 4, and yeah, so this completes our 41-mile round trip. In case you guys were wondering, on the flat level bike path, the RX can make 41 miles round trip, and again, I rarely use my throttle. Though I'm pedaling, I'm not really putting much effort to it. I think the overall trip is about almost 3 hours. For those of you wondering, I parked at Pico State Historic Park. It's free parking, and it's just right by the bike path. Pretty close by. Alright folks, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. For more details, check out the links in the description below. This is Julian signing out, and see you guys next time.